There we go. What is up, everyone? It is Dre. It's the Let's Talk Stock Show. All right, so let's get down to business. You see, I'm a little excited because the market is rallying. And guess what? I'm on the right side of the trade today. Finally. But I don't know how long it's going to last. Little excited. I got to get amped up. I don't got people sleeping in the house. No, I don't have to be quiet like this. I'm going to be myself. And we're going to talk about some stocks and what I'm doing, how I got this, went into a Roku trade and just got slaughtered, got out of that. I mean, I still like it though, but I just timed it at the wrong time, and it just had me looking at the stock market. I had this screen up here. Dow's up 151, and we opened up like 250, I think. SP 523. Yeah, you know, if you watch me, you know what's going on, and it's all because of this guy. You see the no, actually, that's North Korea. I mean, Trump just did a whole bunch of things this week, not promoting him or nothing like that. But first president to be in North Korea, talking to what's that dude? Kim Jong-un. Okay, and then this is him with the deal, and President Xi over there in China, and so they working a bunch of stuff out. So the market's kind of amped, and so let's talk about it, man. So ever since, let's bring up the chart. This is the ticks, all right? And there was just a couple of things I was like going about. So here's the rally. We opened, the ticks was strong, on the open, 1,349, but it's been coming down all morning, and for the most part, here's at 1020, we had 413, but it's been doing nothing. Nobody's buying, stocks are just not moving. I mean, nobody's just pouring it in, okay? The ticks is how many advancers stocks are going up versus the stocks going down. And so it's like 200. It's just been hanging, and it's at no extreme thousands, which is way up here. No sub fat 1000s, no 500. So now, just by right now, as I'm starting the video, you can see the ticks finally making a move up, and that's kind of positive. I think people just, you didn't want to just go full. You didn't want to jump in the deep end of the pool, as soon as the market opens. So everybody's chilling. Now it looks like it might be trying to find a direction, and that is going up, but I don't know. So let's look at the VIX. So the VIX started, it dropped down. I was like, oh shoot, the VIX is finally come off. I didn't know if it was gonna drop hard, just because we opened big. I mean, it really hasn't been doing much with all the rallying we've been doing, but today, I mean, yeah, we kind of dropped out, and kind of stayed down a little bit. It started creeping up, but so the VIX is a little bit of air is coming out of that VIX, so that's exciting. But the one thing here is the advanced decline line. I'm going to bring up the minute. Look at that. It's still all day. It's just been going down, and this is, I don't like this at all. I mean, people are selling. They're using this moment to sell, and they still are selling. Wow. Look at the, the 5 minute, look at that 5 minute right there. Opened up right here, and this is a good advances over decliners. And then boom, going down all morning. Look at the red line. That's the 50 average, okay, of what's been going on over the 5 minute chart, all right, because that changes. And look how far below it is, just going down. I would like to see this start to rebound. And then you kind of know maybe this rally's going to hold. But right now it's showing that it's not going to hold. It held overseas and all. Here it's not. Even though I do think it's going to go down and eventually it's going to bounce and it's going to start going up again. But right now it's not showing it. I would like to see something positive coming out of this advanced decline line, but here was a little something right there, but then look, boom, it's selling again. I mean, they're selling stocks off. I don't like that, man. I think that's something to worry about. All right, so yeah, I finally got on the right side. All right, so we down 130 now. I mean, we opened up 250. Look at the Dow all morning. That's the Dow right there. Let's look at the SPX right there with the SP5 just straight, this down. It's not going down that hard. It's the 5-minute. And just want to look at the Russell. Oh, man. Russell had a good week, though, last week. And look at this. Just all right, so maybe it's starting to level out. Maybe it's starting to find a little something. I always like looking at the ticks. And I think I'd like to use the 500 mark, especially on a day like this. Which way is the first tick going to be? Is it going to be over 500 or below 500? Well, so much for that, because we already ticked below 500. But you could see that it is kind of coming out of there, or even 1,000. If it ticks, whichever one ticks 1,000 first, it could. Don't count that first spike. It could be the direction of the market, and it's kind of my little thing. It's not always right, but it kind of. It's like sneak peeks the hand, shows the hand of where people want to go, with the trade, So that's my little that's my little trick. But so far, if you want to use the 500, it went down there first, But nah, 1,000 plus 1,000 minus. It kind of shows the hand of where we might end up by the end of the day. It doesn't always work. But it kind of makes you go, kind of like up here. Look, everybody was giddy, and it went up for about 5 minutes, and then it's been coming straight down. So, all right, so Amazon, man, I want to talk about Amazon. It's hanging in there, and I was looking at all the. All right, so you've seen how the market's going down. You know how I like Amazon. I'm lost for words. So you know how I like Amazon. You see how the market was going down. So let's look at a couple of the high flyers. Now, what's really moving for the Nasdaq is the semis. Yeah, because that whole Rawway thing, how we could, they could sell the Rawway now. Hey, they make a lot of shit. So I guess they rocking and rolling. So anyway, there's Amazon. So let's look at Facebook. Look at how it's coming down over here, okay? You saw how Amazon was holding up. Let's look at Apple. Okay, look at Apple's kind of coming down a little bit better than Facebook, but I think Amazon might have it a little better because that's still going down. And Google, see how it's going down? It did flatline. So, since the whole market is going down, you can't really just say, these stocks suck. The whole market is going down. It's going to bring down everything, But what it's not bringing down, Amazon is actually holding. It's been flatline. That's a good sign. That's a sign that when things turn, when the other stocks want to go up, this might go up the hardest. It's still holding 1.53 gain, 1.55%. The Qs, 1.44. So the relative strength relative to the Qs is doing all right. It's doing all right. So I like that. I was saying how I liked it before. I wasn't actually sure it was going to bounce and hold either, because Friday's action was terrible, man. It was terrible. And I was like, God. And so I like the action today, though. So, I just decided that, I think I've been trading a lot. By the way, I'm on Periscope. Trade with Dre on Periscope. It's like Twitter. So I'm streaming that live. I'm just looking at the Periscope people. What's up, Periscope? I'm streaming live on YouTube as well. And it's my YouTube channel. This is Dre on YouTube. Anyway, so and I got all the charts up there. All right. So anyway, what was we talking about? Amazon. So I like the way it looks right now. I'm looking at the minute, but I do think it could break down because it's already up 30 points. You know what I mean? So I think there's pressure to the downside, but if it can just hold the little gains, you know what I mean? It might want to try to fill this gap, and maybe hopefully we get 50%. The high, was it yesterday, Friday? I'm sorry, it's 215. Let's see if it can hold that, okay? And possibly that's a buy point if you want to get in. But let's see if it can hold that. That's the range for yesterday, and that's the range for, yeah. So that's the range, the high for yesterday, Friday, and the low. So we don't want to break that low, that's for sure. But it's kind of holding its own, and if the market can hold its own, maybe this will do something. The Dow is down 118. I mean, was this thing good to flat? I don't know, man. It's just terrible action, I'm not liking it at all. I was looking at it and I placed a trade and I didn't really look at the internals that well. And I was looking at Roku, Shout out to, was it Cashmatic or Double D? Can't remember which one of you guys gave me just kind of pointed out Roku for me. And let's go into the hourly chart. Let's go to the maybe 4 hour. I want you to see this. Yeah, I even got some lines drawn. You see how right here it's coming off the lower Bollinger Band, and we got a lot of support right there. Okay, right here, support. Now I'm going to bring up the hour now that you see that. And it was up here. Don't look at that candle because that's one of the ugliest candles you'll ever see. And I was like, oh, wow. We had the volatility was constricted a little bit, was squeezed. And now it's started to expand. I thought it could actually push up because of the volatility squeeze. But it was up 4% at that time. So that made me go, I don't know, man. It's already up hard. But Roku can run, and so when it came down just a little bit, I sold. Okay, it was way up here, 94 and change. I sold the 92. Okay, I sold that 4 days out. Okay, I was like, all right, if it just, if it holds today's open, I'm good. Okay, but now let's look at the minute. So I was like, if it can hold the gap, not the gap, but the open, I'm good. So it came all the way down past that. Now it's flatlining. So anyway, I got out. I lost on that one. I mean, 94. I'm thinking I'm sold 92, not way out of the money, but it's out of the money. And because I just thought it was going to push higher. See how that pushed right there? Even though that shows sign of an exhaustion. But I didn't think it would come way down here. But it sure did. And it's holding. It's not really wanting to go up. But if you look at the weekly, ugly right there. That means it's going down. If you look at the monthly, ugly. There's that candle again. I just been seeing this candle. It's ugly as hell. This candle's ugly. Okay, so when you see this candle, get out. Okay, especially when it's at the top. I do not like that candle. It just shows signs of a rejection and lots of selling pressure up there. And just so we look at this hourly where I sold. Oh, shoot. There we go. And you see that stem. I mean, when it was up here, people, they was selling. They was hitting it hard. Even below the open. I mean, so there's a lot of selling pressure up there. So is it going to go back up? I don't think so, man. People's up there ready to sell. And it's probably these guys. They got their money back and went down and like, oh, we out. So I was out too. But I don't like it long term, but I thought I liked it for the week. Anyway, it got me. But this is the weekly. That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. Look at today's rally. You can't even see it. It's just look right there. So I don't know, man. I think Roku will eventually kind of come down here, but what do I know, man? I've been calling shit wrong all week, all month, so and then I talked about Amazon, so like it's still holding its own. I was saying like cup and handle looking, reverse head and shoulders looking, and all that. So, and for the most part, I think I'm just gonna slow down on some of the trading. I told you I got out. I'm long now, man. I'm long, and I don't know if it's a good idea, but it works. It's today. I'll take it. Trying to think. Gold. I got to talk about gold. Hey, you remember that candle we was just talking about? So gold, remember I said, look, it's down 1.40. There's that candle right at the top of the weekly. And I told y'all how I lost. I made money all up with that candle because I was in just before it. And then it came all the way down. And then look, see right after that candle, look at the gap down for this week. This candle is ugly. This candle means it's over, in my opinion, especially when it's at the top, man. Lots of selling pressure up there. And sure enough, it opens this week. Boom. You know, so I was in GDX, the gold miners, and look at this, down 3%. You know, so I guess they think the economy's everything's gonna be all right. So everybody's getting rid of their gold, and it's just been. I think it's a fake. I think it goes now. I think it goes way down because it was a breakout. So you fake out on the breakout, and it just fakes everybody out, and it just keeps going down. People's like, oh my God, I got in. I thought, and it's just chain reaction, just like I was in and I'm out. Let me try to bring up that whole chart. I mean, gold had a look at it. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, just get rid of that right there. And you can see the breakout. And then now let's zoom in here. And then you can see, let's get rid of that line right there. No. Get rid of that line. Remove drawing. And you can see the breakout. Just see look at how the candles show rejection. Just rejection. And then here's the next candle. And don't be surprised if it does this. You know, all the way down to there. I'm just saying, man. Because it didn't work. I hate failed breakouts like that. Is it too early to be calling it a failed breakout? I don't think so, man. We got the weekly handle on that. Matter of fact, we even got the monthly. Let's see what the monthly looks like. Because this is July 1st. All right, so the monthly is decent. All right, but it's not a breakout on the monthly because it got, it's right there, you know. So it might have some more work to do before it breaks out. I don't think you should get back into gold until it beats that candle right there, you know. What's that high? 26.25. I'm not messing with it no more. I don't care if it goes there or not. It just got me, man. I got long, and I sold everything. And I remember the last video I said I just got a little bit. I just got a little bit of gold left, and that little bit of gold just crushed me this morning. I mean, gold is getting crushed, you know. So I guess I needed to get rid of some more and make it even more a little bit, but it was enough to make a difference. I mean, because I'm selling puts and stuff, so you're just getting a little bit of premium and you got more money at risk. So when things is going down harder than normal, and especially after it already went down as hard, I was like, okay, gold is gonna steady out. It's gonna steady out. No, man, it just kept running. it just kept running to the downside. You know, look at it. It doesn't even look at the 15. It doesn't even, this is the gold miners, by the way. It doesn't even look like it wants to even try to go up. Look at those bars right there. I mean, this is going lower, okay? But I'm just not messing with it no more, man. And that's what happens when things, I be saying it all the time, if it's supposed to break out and it don't, it's going the other way, and it's going hard the other way. Okay, Dow's 163 there. Now we got to move back to the upside. Remember, and here goes, look at the advanced decline line. There's the candle I like. So if you want to buy anything, you know, always wait for this to happen. Now the market is starting to firm up a little bit. Okay, then now you can get in, and they won't necessarily. There's the ticks. The ticks is starting to go higher, so things is looking good. You know, because this rally, I believe, is going to hold. I mean, there was a lot of good news out there. And, only thing I can think of now is the Fed going to cut? I don't know. Because when it comes time for that next meeting, I bet you the market's at all-time highs. And you usually just don't see cuts at all-time highs. You don't see that. Major Market Moves, great. Hey, thanks, Major Market Moves. I think you was on my channel before. Then you recommend a YouTube channel, Facebook group for me. Anyway, so I just talk Major Market Moves. I just talk about what I'm doing, okay? And so I don't really give too much perspective and blah, blah. Maybe, I just want to talk about what I see, things like that. What is that? Yeah, look at that. I'm doing the 15 minutes. Just look at the tick. Look how high that was today. When you see that, that means sell. And I totally missed it because you could just get in and just totally start the market, buy puts or put spreads because the volatility would be like really high. and then watch it. Just let's let it go down and then sell it. It's one of the easiest day trades, but not on day trade, that you can do. When it takes this or that high, it has to go down. It will. It's a guaranteed trade. That's the only thing the market's giving you that's guaranteed. You can set an alert for 1,000 tick, anything 1,000 up or 1,000 down, and you fade that move, and you're gonna make money. I don't do it though because I'm not a day trader, So, but the opens like that, hell yeah, man. I just be forgetting because I be into my positions and like, what do I need to do? Forget what I could do. What do I need to do with my positions right now? That's what I be looking at. All right, and so I had a lot of spreads on. I sold I was one of those people that was bringing the market down. I sold everything except for Amazon for the most part. I sold the gold. I sold SPX. I had everything. I had spreads on it. Basically, a positive delta, so it was great. But I was like, I'm out. Let's see what the market does. And I think maybe that's the attitude of what everybody else is doing. They got their money. People that are short, they bought it back, and they just let's see what happens next. But I think what happens next, the market goes up. And one of the reasons why I like Amazon, again, because I just looked up, earnings is coming up. These FANG stocks run into the earnings. So let's look at yes, okay, yeah, mate. I checked out that Facebook page. Yeah, I liked it. I don't be hanging on Facebook too tough though. You can put it down there and let people see what's going on your page. Anyway, so let's look. You see how let's zoom in on this, okay? The high 2050. You see where we are now. You see the pattern. It just has to go to here. As earnings come, I bet you this stock is going to be flirting with this all-time high. So you might have to get in for that little bit of run. I'm just saying it because let me tell you something. If it's down here, and I bet you, let's say it's down here. Let's say it doesn't even go up. It just kind of does all of this zigzagging and it hangs out here. I bet you when earnings come, it blasts through. It's one of those 100-point rallies. Or I just bet you because it has room. It's low. The market's even higher. So... And that's what ruins it for a lot of stocks. When you're like, oh man, I like this stock. It's going to report earnings. I know earnings is going to be good. It's going to go. They run into the earnings, forcing you to sell it, forcing it to go down. And that's what I hate about earnings and earnings plays. You like getting into a stock and the earnings is coming up. But if it ran really hard into the earnings, it's not good. It's done. The rally's over. Okay, that was the rally. It was just like the rally this week in the market. The market knew what was going to happen this Saturday, and that's what I was thinking. Because let me tell you something. I didn't even tell you. I was short hard. I had a lot of SPX straight up puts, a lot of them. Life Like I is in the house. That is my babes. Anyway, I was short puts, and I was just thinking, the market knows, okay? It rarely gets full. And when it does get full, it goes hard one way or the other, whichever way is getting full. And I was like, man, no, they're right. I got out of it. I got out of everything, long, short. I mean, everything else short. And then I was like, all right. I'm gonna go. I'm going long. I'm going with everybody. I'm doing what the market's telling me to do. Because forget the meetings. Pretend it wasn't there. This is what I was saying. Pretend the meetings wasn't there. You would just look at the chart. You would say this market's going higher. It didn't even matter about the meeting. It just somebody knew. It's like the market just knows. Okay, and that's what I was messing up all month because I was just so damn focused on what the hell were they talking about. But when I saw that weekly S&P, let me bring it up. The weekly S&P X candle, this outside candle that basically took 2 weeks out, one, two, basically almost took 3 weeks out on that big ass candle. That was bullish, man. That was so bullish. Oh man. The market right there was telling you what the meeting was going to do. Okay, so or interest rates. I was like, I really think the market is really worried about interest rates. But who knows now? Now that everything's good, now they're saying, oh, everything's good now. If we just want, I don't even know. But let me tell you, that's what I'm saying. Forget about that. You look at that candle and if you see that candle on any other chart, this outside weekly, not a daily, a weekly, or even a monthly, you see a monthly candle like that, you get in. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting in. I didn't even get a chance. There was no pullback whatsoever until this candle right here, which was last week, and that's when I got in. I was like, it's not really a pullback, but I got in. So Double D, yo, there it is. Major market moves. He put his Facebook page in there. Y'all can go check that out. He came back, yeah. Appreciate you watching me, but yeah, I checked it out real quick. But like I said, I don't be on the Facebook too tough. So, but thanks, man. Thanks for checking me out. There it is. Love back, man. I can't read the rest of the thing there, but it's in there. So anyway, that's why I got out, and let's see how long it lasts. Now, I don't know how long it lasts. Okay, I know we're going up. I think it looks like we're almost done. I mean, we reached a new high today. This line right here is totally crooked. So remove drawing. Let me put a price line in there. Where's price? That means it'll go straight across. Right here. Yeah, it's breaking out. It's going up, man. Let's see what happens today. The market's still moving. Now it's moving lower again. Now we at 130. So, we going down. We just got to see. We got to see what happens this week, okay? But I think it's probably going to wind up holding up. The shorts are going to give up. Longs one in. Remember, people just like I missed it. Everybody else, let me tell you, I'm no professional, but I do know you should wait for a pullback. Guess what? We didn't get a pullback. The pullback was last week, and it was like I was even like, you know what? I'm losing money on these shorts. I'm gonna wait until the meeting, and then if it goes all wrong, I'll get all my money back and then some. I bet you a lot of people was thinking that. But I had a change of heart. I was like, you know what? No. The market knows what's going to happen in the meeting. I'm going long right now. I'm just going long. I'm getting all my positions back like normal. And, long term, not necessarily the short term trade, because that's how I was trying to make money. So anyway, but these professional dudes, with the millions, they got to invest in the billions. They got to be waiting for pullbacks, and they missed a lot of the move. And, they need to make money. They need to be in front of these averages by the end of the year, or they're going to lose their jobs. And that's how it works on Wall Street. You hear it all the time. So it could be a frenzy just for that phenomena, because here we already have July. We got August, September. They better beat the S&P, because guess what? It was up 7% last month alone. The biggest June since 1955. I think I put it on Twitter. Trade with Dre on Twitter. Since 1955, the biggest June. They missed that. Let me tell you, they missed it. So now what? And I think it's going to just start being catch up. Everybody was hoping it goes down, and it didn't. It's just doing it. And now Trump all of a sudden looks like he's giving in, almost giving up, like, stepping in North Korea, just doing, all of a sudden you're trying to get Nobel Peace Prize or something? I'm telling you, it's because he's working on that, he's running for president. Yeah, he's working on it the next term. So, he's probably going to do things un-Trump-like. And we're all like, oh, what? Oh, you're going to let Huawei buy? We could sell the Huawei now? Oh, you're not. And the thing is, there was really no news. The news was, oh, we're not going to put no more tariffs. That's been the news already. So, all right, no new tariffs. What was it? And Huawei, we could sell the Huawei. We ain't going to kind of lock them out. And we'll talk some more. Okay, so what was the news? Did I say everything? I think that was right. I think. Yeah. So that was the news. And so the market's ripping. And maybe people are figuring out, maybe that's why the Dow was just slowly sinking, because people's like, hey, wait. There's no news. There's no news there. There's nothing there. So we have to see what happens in the next meeting. And then remember what happened before. And this would be scary. Remember, it just happened over the weekend. He's like, that's it. 25% tariffs more on China, $300 billion worth of stuff. Remember that? Because they didn't do something. Suppose that happens again. We just wake up and he's tweeting, because China just went crazy. Oh, we got him. They probably think, we got him now. We got him. And then all of a sudden it's like, 25% tariffs. And then, oh, man, when that happens, we're going, so anything can happen still. I don't think we're all in the clear. The Democrats got a whole bunch of people on stage trying to be president. And I have a feeling he's going to be he's going to be very accommodative for the next 15 months or whatever it is. I just think that's what's going to happen. That's my guess, especially as it gets closer and closer. Because if this goes into, if this did tank 20%, it's not going to be looking good for him. So he's the new plunge protection team alone. and I think that's what he did. He plunge protect. He plunge protected over there. Anyway, so that's the movie. See, I'm all hyped up, man. I'm all amped up. But I finally made this move. I'm telling you, I can't listen to the media, man. Yo, what are you doing, Double D and Major Market Moves? Is still there? Anybody here, man? What are y'all trading? Y'all trading? And I found that I've been doing a lot of thinking, okay, over the week, 2, 3, all the weeks I've been losing money. And like, why have I been so successful? What makes me so successful when I'm making money? And for the most part, it is not necessary to trade, because I trade long term. My go-to move is leaps, okay? Stocks like Disney, okay? Disney, bring it up right now. I'll give you a trade, free trade. It's nice making money in quick grabs and what do they call it? I forget the damn word. I forget the word. Chipping. What is it called when you scalping? Yeah, it's nice getting scalps and like, oh yeah, made a couple hundred. This Disney, look at that breakout, man. I just got done saying these bars on the weekly, and the monthly is even stronger now. It's not necessarily an outside bar, but this bar just blew through years worth of highs or whatever. This was a serious consolidation move and kind of that upward ascending triangle, and the volatility squeeze. Now it's busting through. Okay, so yeah, now it's volatility squeezing, and it's gonna go much higher. We're probably gonna get one of these moves right here. See, this is A to B. Generally, it's threes. It's like this move is going to be similar to the next move. So A to B, B to C, right? That's the second move, and then C to D, generally up there somewhere. So, and you can see how well it held that high. This is a true breakout. Volume is like, boom! It's the highest volume in years on that month. This is a true breakout. Disney's going higher. You buy leaps in Disney. Leaps that last years, okay? And you pay the money. It's like being in a stock almost. You can sell short-term calls against it. You can kind of play with it even. You forget it. Just put it in the drawer. Buy it. Forget it. It's going higher, okay? And that's how I generally make my money. So when at the time I was showing you my portfolio, scalping. Thanks, Double D. I should have looked over there at the comments. I'm like, what is it called? Chipping? Scalping. Of course, scalping. And you could set it, forget it, you put it away, it's going up, and next thing you know, you can look at it, you'd be like, holy shit, I'm up like $3,000-$4,000 in this trade. The leap only cost me $2,000. You're doubling and you're tripling your money, man. But when I do it slow and I'm trying, man, it takes forever. It takes forever, and I think I'm more at risk. So I like to buy just leaps, and it's just my style. So that's my style, okay? And on stocks that you know are going higher, that you know everybody wants, not the risky ones, because you can make a lot of money on those, but you can lose a lot too. On stocks like Disney, because you know everybody wants Disney, is the core of everybody's portfolio. It's not necessarily go down. A good breakout like that, it's going higher, okay? So that's how I make money. And I've been waiting for this thing to come down to like the 120 just so I can do that. What I'm talking about, I can't. It's not even giving it up. Even though the market's been it was that shitty month, that shitty, what was it, that week or two? I can't even remember. And it didn't. I think this is it right here. I think that's it. Let me see. From May, the shitty May we had, it didn't hardly go down. It didn't even really participate in all that downage. Like the way I just make up my own words. Downage. Alexa, what does downage mean?
The adverb down is usually defined as from high
She says
to low,
down.
in descending direction or order, toward, into, or in a lower position.
No.
The preposition down is usually defined as in a descending or more remote direction or place on, over, or along. The adjective down is usually defined as downward,
God.
or directed downward.
I'm going to show you how stupid she is. Okay, Google, what does downage mean? Getting nothing on the Google. Okay, Google, are you there? I think I got something wrong with the mic. All right, one more time. Alexa, what does downage mean?
Downing is a form of the word
Down.
down
Alexa,
as an adverb.
stop. I use her to set the time. That's it. Play some music. If you want anything that's going to give you some common sense, no, don't do it. Oh, the Google box. Anyway, I got OK Google right here. I think because I got it hooked up to my computer, the speaker at the same time, so it wasn't coming up. And I got Alexa over there and Alexa in the bedroom. And she's talking.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Yeah, you see, I say Alexa. I don't know that one. Downage. Down. Anyway. By the way, Amazon is secretly getting to everybody's home with the Alexa and Alexa car, all of that stuff, watch out, man. I'm telling you, I like Disney, I like Amazon, I like Google. I don't know, especially if they break up Google, like they're talking, it's the greatest thing for Google. Let the government break this thing up. I don't know why people's like, who else? They like, we're gonna sue Google. Google's getting sued by the EU every damn year, every 6 months or something, and giving them billions. It means nothing. They make that much money, but if they break them up, the value is gonna be unlocked in Google, and the stock is gonna be a whole bunch higher. Okay, so I don't know why Google is just not participating in anything. What is it? 1.74 today. That's actually good. That's good today. I like that. So I don't know, man. I made babes laugh. So that's buy leaps in Google, but you see this, you see how, remember I was talking, I'm gonna shrink this down. Remember I was just talking about what's that stock that just broke out? Disney. Google setting up to be the same exact thing. This is years of consolidation, at least 2 years. And when it gets out of this channel, look out. Look out. I demonstrated that with Starbucks all the time. Go back on my channel, man. It was one of my first stock videos ever. And I was doing trucking. And I just titled my greatest trade for the next 3 years or whatever. And look what has done. I damn near called it. Where did I make that? Right here. I said it. And I was a little disappointed because it went down right there in January, 18. And then it kind of consolidated. But I told people it's not tomorrow. This is a trade that's going to take years. You just start buying it and putting it away. And don't worry about people not drinking coffee and stuff. And then when it it broke out of this channel to the downside. Now this is almost the opposite what I was talking about before. Let me zoom this up because this is a lesson to be learned. These are some of the best trades that you could do. You just got to catch them, okay? It went to the downside and it got rejected. It got rejected. And look, ever since that breakout to the downside and rejected, like gold is doing to the upside and got rejected, look at the move since. It's like unbelievable. It's up 79% in 1 year. And I told people that's my greatest trade ever. It's on this channel. That's what made me even start doing this stuff every day. Because this is how I like to make, you find these charts, the ones that you can buy the leaps and forget about it. Because that's what's gonna make you the money. Like that's where I make money. That's my thing. Because I really suck at trading. That's why I say fade me. And I like selling some bonds. I got a little bit. I try to sell a little bit, and it works sometimes. But I get shaken out. You know, sometimes I get shaken out. Anyway, so I have to work it out. But you don't get shaken out of a leap, because let's say it goes down. You're like, I think it'll be up by the year 2021. You know what I mean? It's like so short term. It's nothing. You'll actually think about buying more. You know? So that's that. And then, gosh, there was one more. Starbucks. What the hell just broke out? Anyway, this is going to be Disney. This right here. Look at the monthly. Remember that month? Look at that bar right there. Okay, let's zoom in. You see that bar right there? See, I got my little lines drawer, and you got the red bar, the green bar. All right, look at that big ass bar on the breakout. Right? Let's do the same thing. Big ass bar, red bar, green bar. It's going to do the same thing. Disney leaps. Oh my gosh, it's a form of ownage that surpasses the meaning of down. All right, thank you, babe. So I guess she looked up the real definition of downage. Anyway, I thought I was just making up my own words. That's what you want to look. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's the same thing. I just showed you the same thing. We just looked into the future of Disney, and it's going to do that same move right here, right? It's the same thing. That's what Starbucks is doing. So, but this is even better because Starbucks was a weekly candle. This is a monthly candle. Monthly. And that one's got, look, when's the last time you've seen a candle like that if you just look back? I got it all the way down to 1999. Nowhere. That's huge. Disney's making the killer movies too. I mean, the parks are they're like $400 a ticket. I mean, they're making all kinds of money. Now they got this whole, if this streaming thing works out, it could be better than ESPN. You know, the whole cable thing, you know? So yeah, watch out for that. I mean, I'm just saying. I guess I'll end it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. But let me see where we are now. 133. It's starting to flatten out. That's good. You know, I have a feeling we're gonna run into the close. It's starting to flatten out a little bit. So maybe this is the level. Okay, you can see that whole down slope it did today, right? Now when I started this video with Amazon, look, flat line. Guess what that means? That's relative strength right there. That means it's going higher. That's what it generally means. It's going higher. The market could not bring it down. Okay, it just held. The best it could do is say make it hold there, right? And then when it does have elevation, you know, when the market wants to push everything up again, this goes higher, right? Yeah, so that's why I like it. That's why I made the most money on any stock, on this stock, because it'd be moving like 30, it's up $31. If you buy, I mean, the leaps and calls and stuff are expensive, but if you buy one, you could make your money really quick, okay? When these things going up $30 a pop, you know, I mean, that's why I was so mad I missed that last move, because I was listening to the damn media. Like here, I missed this. Actually, I was in it a little bit and I sold, and look at it. That move right here, it simulate that because A to B, B to C, right? You get the same move here as you get here. I'm kind of at pointing like you could see me, but you don't see me. But look at the screen. Look at the screen. Look up, sideways, and if it could break out of this see that consolidation rate, all them small candles. If it could break out of there, which it's trying to do today, but the market's kind of going down, even though we up today. It had a nice gap up. I think it goes higher now. If it goes below that, yeah, look out below, but watch out for that rejection move. I'm telling you, any breakouts that get rejections, that get rejected, any breakdowns that get rejected, they go hard the other way. That's one of my best trades. They're better than breakouts. Okay, so that's why that Starbucks move was so incredible. It was almost like the fake out. It was almost like big money was in there trying to get everybody. They wanted in. They tried to get everybody to sell their shares by selling, getting the starting that roller coaster downhill. People start selling. Oh my God, it's breaking out. They're buying. Okay, the same ones that were selling is buying. You're giving it to them, right? Because they got to buy millions and billions of shares, but they're not really available. They don't want to run the price up, so they got to show selling pressure. Start that frenzy, right? So start selling it, and then y'all take it and you start roller coasting, and then they buy it right back. I'm telling you, man, that's one of their games, and that's why I think you have some of them fake outs and stuff, But yeah, so that's how I do it. I was in some Shopify, but I didn't get the leaps. This is another one look at that. Most likely it's going to go higher. It's not a good buy point. Look at the slow stochastics right there. When's the last time it's been coming out of the oversold area and that red is shooting up and splitting, separating? Oh, right here. Right here on March 1st. Oh, what happened March 1st? Oh, it just started to go straight up to the damn moon. It just started its run from 140 to 338. I'm just saying. Okay, so look. Oh, wait. The stochastics is kind of doing the same thing. Well, I don't know if it's going to go from $338 to $600 or $700, but it might. I don't know. Look at that down move we got right here, right at the end. Look at that down move. Let's bring it back to December. Oh, look at that down move. Look at the down move, and then boom, back up. Yeah, so similarities, man. Sometimes the charts will show you what. Oh, my phone froze. Damn it, Periscope is out. Hopefully, y'all guys come to YouTube. If you look back in the charts, sometimes it will show you what it's gonna do because it kind of keeps repeating. That's why when you see charts go ooh 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 ooh, how do you know when it's gonna? Just look what it's been doing, and it generally is the same thing. Okay, do. So we look back, we've seen the stochastics down here. Generally that's what it's done. Oh, 338 is expensive, it's high, it's crazy. Maybe not. Look at Beyond Meat. Could I bring that up? Beyond. Still holding up, even though I would love to. Oh, yeah, that looks like short. Oh, man, look at that. That's that candle I was telling you about. Let's look at the options. Let's see if I can afford one of these bad boys. Oh, man. I need about a good 80 days, something long. Look at those puts. 100. The 150 put is, that's 3,000. No, that's 37. I always get confused. 37 times 100. Yeah, that's $3,700. No, that ain't it. Was that 3,700? Yeah, that's $3,030. Sorry, that's $3,700. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. I'm not used to seeing digits like that. But you can spread it. Like you can buy a vertical. So buy the 150. Oh, I got all kinds of, clear all that out. I'm not even used to deleting trades. Here we are. Oh man, I deleted the whole section. I deleted the whole trade section. All right. I think I deleted it the long way, but it's gone. I was playing around with some trades in there. Buy vertical, right? Let's say the 150. Oh man, yeah, look how expensive that is. It's at 154. If you buy the 150 to 145, the mid price is 360. That means the most you can make is 140. That's like not good. It's not even in the money. That's an out of the money position right there. So this is really elevated. So it's not, they know this is going down. What if I bought a call? Delete that one. Come back up here. All right, I bought a call, 160, 165. They only want 150 for that, right? And then most I could make on that is 350. That one, I mean, the options right here is telling you the stock is going down. They're telling you right now. You can buy all calls you want, and you'll pay a good price. Them puts though, you're not getting a good price on those. Yeah, so I mean, 150. Let me try to buy vertical. 150, 140. They want 360 for that. It's $5 out the money, but a $5 out the money call spread is only 150 for that. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's guaranteed. This is a guaranteed. It's guaranteed. The market makers, they showing their hand. They telling you the stock is going down. Okay? That candle I did started the video. That's the candle of death. Right at the top. Okay, right there. Remember all that selling pressure. It's gonna be hard to go above that. Yeah, I like it to be lower. And then once another company comes out with the meat, the Tyson chicken or the Nestle foods, it's over. Okay, it's gonna be like when Disney came out. Well, we're gonna stream now, and you saw what happened to Netflix. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tyson's gonna go. Oh yeah, look, we got the Beyond Ham. What is it? What does they call that hamburger? The taste, whatever, the meatless, the plant, whatever. You know what it's incredible. We got the incredible hamburger. This stock is just gonna go just waiting for that announcement. And you better believe they're working on it, because they're watching like, oh shoot, there's a demand for these plant burgers. Quick, get all the plants. And everybody's in their R&D facility trying to figure out how to turn it into meat. And once they do it, that's it. This is done. It's done. So anyway, oh man. Yeah, I might have to purchase that one put just to do it. That's an expensive ass put, because if volatility comes out too, you have to spread it. Man, anyway. Gosh. Yeah, I think it's just done. This looks like a good sell point too, right there. Kind of came down hard, bounced back up, hit that resistance right here. And there goes a shitty line. And then boom. Maybe it comes all the way down here to this 107. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Every time I play a hot stock or something, I don't do well. But I can look at them all day and be like, oh shoot, I forgot what I was just bringing up. Anyway, so I found it in the urban. You found downage in the Urban Dictionary? All right. Yeah. Downage. Sorry, I was late reading that comment. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end it, man. Oh, Dow's down 119. It's 119, not down. It's just, look at it. It's still selling. It's just not catching on. Let's look at the ticks. The ticks are doing a little better. Remember what I told you about the 5? Look how it's kind of touching that 500 area. It's not breaching it. It's kind of reaching it and coming down real quick. I don't like to see it above 500 and 600. And I bet you by the end of the day, by 330, 230, 330, it's going to be either up there or down here. It's going to be below the 5. You're going to see that movement. People's just trying to not show their hand. Remember, they got billions of dollars to move, and they trying to creep it in the market. I see what you're doing, big money. I see it. I know it, man. I know what you're doing. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and end the video. Let me look at the advanced declines real quick. Yeah, that flattened out. Look at that. See, it's flattened out. And maybe it can make a run. Let's look at the VIX. The VIX kind of, it started going up in the beginning of the day, but now it came down and it's flat. It might take, look at the stochastics there. So are we finally going to go back down to the 12, 11 VIX? If so, that means the market will be higher, a lot higher. Because that means people's not buying puts and they're going to be buying calls and stuff. Let's look at the put-call ratio of the SPY trade. There we go. Take me a minute. 111. Okay, so more puts, 10% more than the calls. 925,000 puts versus 825 calls. Let's look at the Qs. The put call ratio on the Qs, please. 1.6. So that's even more. See, I don't know what the average is, but 293,000 versus. So more puts than calls. How about the RUT? Oh, wow, look at the RUT's making a move. It's making a move back up, finally. 2.3. That means double. There's only been 7,000 calls, 18,000 puts. I don't know, man. It's kind of letting you know. Yeah, I did all the indexes. If we can do the Dow, DIA. Let's do the DIA. 1.12. I was looking for something that's under 1, meaning there's more calls being traded than puts. And generally that means it could be to the upside, because you could sell a call and that'll be call traded, and that means you're bearish. All right, so thanks for watching, man. I appreciate everybody watching. I want you guys to get in the chat, man. I'll talk about what you want to talk about. So I see I got 6 people watching, but Cashmatic, Lifelike I, Double D, there's 3 of you. So that means there's 3 more that's just kind of checking me out. Now, get in the comments, man. Say something. If you don't, give me a like. Yeah, that's it. Give me a like. Or you can give me a dislike. All right, a rating, man. Anyway, so thanks for watching. So yeah, I'm glad I went long at the right time, man. I didn't get to make videos last week because I was busy. Remember, I had said I was going to be busy for the next 2 weeks. I had my daughter with me for 2 weeks, and a lot of times I do these videos in the morning and she was asleep, right? So I had to be like, yeah, what's up? This is the Let's Talk Stock show, right? So I was kind of whispering, but now nobody's here. I can get loud, okay? And I probably have neighbors knocking on the door though. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, man. I don't know. We're up today, but I don't know. I'm not saying we're going to continue to go out. I don't know, man. I still don't know. I still think it's just crazy that we're going up like this. But, oh, well, man, maybe everything is right. I don't know. Man. I just can't call it. But we call today, the market's saying it's going up, So even though I still don't like today's action, I want to see some kind of reversal. The RUT's showing it. Yeah, the RUT. So let's see the other indexes do the same thing, and let's see those put call ratios go down. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm Dre. This is the Let's Talk Stocks show. I'm gonna change that name though, but that's the name for now. I keep saying I'm gonna change it, and that's it, man. Next time, yeah, give me your stocks. Let's talk about stuff, man. Let's talk about. I don't care, man. You want to talk about your girlfriend, your boyfriend? Put it out there. I'll talk about it. I'll tell you the truth about it. Got Lifelike I on here. She'll do the same thing, man. She's real. That's why we met. She's real. When her first sentences to me, she told me. So she opened up the book. I was like, oh man, this girl's real, and that's why we're together. Anyway, ain't that right, babes? Yeah, Lifelike I. You can see more about us on the Lifelike I channel. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm Dre. This is the Let's Talk Stock show. I'll see you tomorrow. I do this live every day. Live, man. Live. No more recording, editing, video. I ain't got time. Live. It's fun that way. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm Dre, and I just got to hit the button here, and it's all over. I'll see you.